Hello, everybody. It is November 18th, 2019. It's 11:31 Pacific and 2:31 p.m. Eastern. I'm just laughing because I was just rushing and I was a little behind to get here for this live, for this live, uh, for this, wow, for this Facebook Live. That's what this is. Yes. It is time for our midday mindful moment. I am Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I am the founding spiritual director of Tucson New Thought, and this is the time and the place where we check in each weekday for a few minutes of mindfulness. It's a Monday! So here we are. We are back here on a Monday. Yes. We're here. We are back here to take the opportunity to engage our spiritual practice, and we do this on a consistent and regular basis. We do this daily. I come to you daily for this, with the purpose of understanding that when we do this consistently, life gets better all around. And that's what we are here to do, to settle ourselves into our own sense of who we are, the truth of who we are. And when we know who we are, well, why do we need to worry about anything else? The good news is there's nothing that we would ever need to worry about when we know who we are, because we know it's all part of the infinite play of an infinite mind and an infinite source, infinite spirit. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, do me a favor, post a comment and let me know that you are here. But I am going to allow myself to remind you of this, as I do every single time, and it is that you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. Take the time to reflect on your own magnificence and let yourself be motivated by that every single day. Every single day. So here's what's coming up for me today. Yesterday, we had our 2 Sunday gatherings. It was a great, great morning. And a lot of what came up was actually this concept of habit, the idea of habit and how it's incorporated into our lives and how habit has effect in our experience, right? And basically the fundamental thing to know is that it is our habitual thinking, it is our habitual lives that create the context and the construct for the flow of our experience. So our work is not just to address only one individualized thought that comes up that may be erroneous, but to look at what are the erroneous habitual habits of thought that we have. Because if we really want to change our lives for the better, those are things that really do need to be addressed, and we need to recreate the habits in a new, more constructive, more positive way. That's what New Thought is about, right? So when I think often when we think of habits, we think of negative connotations around habits, because we think, oh, people have the habit of smoking or the habit of drinking too much or the habit of eating too much. And yes, those are not constructive habits. Those are destructive habits. But there are constructive habits like the habit of spiritual practice. Think about that. If I am in a habit of spiritual practice, which is what coming to you every single weekday is all about, it's about developing the habit of engaging in spiritual practice on a regular basis. I actually rewire my brain in a way that suits the constructive nature of reality. And I get to create my life actively. So that's what habit is all about. Ernest Holmes wrote, "At the root of all habit is one basic thing, the desire to express life." So it is the forward momentum of the life principle, the life energy, the life force that is putting us into a place of embodying habits. Now, there are people who have come to me with that quote and said, hey, you say that the root of all, or actually I didn't say, they say, Ernest Holmes says that the root of all habit is one basic thing, the desire to express life. I don't think that's true if your habit is destructive. But the nature of life does not know the constructive from the destructive. All it knows is to respond to our thinking. So if we have a habit that is destructive, it is actually in service to the forward momentum of life, even though the physical beingness may be adversely affected. It's a lot to take in. I get it, right? But here's what I want us to focus on today in this spiritual mind treatment, and that is that we are always, always in the mode of constructive, healthy, forward-moving, evolutionary habits. Does that sound like a good thing? That is what we are embodying. What a great great thing to do. Embody great habits. So that's what we're going to focus on today. If you're in a place where you can close your eyes and it's comfortable and safe for you to do so, I'm going to invite you to do that. Just let yourself luxuriate in that. I love that word, luxuriate. It sounds so like, oh, I'm just going to luxuriate in this, right? And I am going to luxuriate in this conscious awareness right here and right now as I work specifically in mind to establish a new habit. Take a focus on the breath. Nice deep breath in and release. Another nice deep breath in and release that breath. And one more time. I relax into this moment. I allow the mind to relax. I allow my physical presence to relax. I allow relaxation, rooted in the knowledge that I am safe and secure right here and right now. Each and every one of us is safe and secure right where we are, because there is only one infinite source. There is only one creative, loving presence. There is only one energy. There is only one, the thing itself. Spirit, love, God, source. There is only this one. And this is who and what each and every one of us is. There is love and nothing else. There is source and nothing else. There is spirit and nothing else. And that is who and what we are. For if there is nothing else, then we are part of that infinite wholeness. We are part of that infinite creative energy. We are the infinite expressing as us right in this here and now moment. And so I let go of anything that has preceded this moment. I let go of any anticipation for what is to come. And I allow myself to be aligned in a receptive place to this perfection of the divine energy, the divine spirit, the divine source, being fully formed right in this moment by means of all creation. Settled into this, I know that I utilize this infinite mind as my own. I call it my own, but I know it as so much more. That I am in touch and in tune with the infinite wholeness, as are we all. And I allow more of it to flow through now than ever before. And I make the decision in this moment that this becomes a habitualized experience and use of mind. That my mind is used always, habitually, for the evolutionary, for the constructive, for the forward moving, for the most magnificent expression of love and light and kindness that I can have and do and be. And this is true for each and every one of us. We are this perfection unfolding at all times, no matter what. And so I root myself in a habit of mind that becomes the habit of my experience. For at the root of all habit is one basic thing, the desire to express life. So I choose to express life more fully right here and right now. Trusting this with deep gratitude in my heart, I welcome the good, I welcome the flow, and I welcome the perfection unfolding. I am in gratitude. I let myself be filled with this energy of gratitude, knowing that as it wells up and overflows by means of me, that it is that perfect fuel in the creative engine, and it all comes to fruition. All that I require and have spoken is complete and is a part of my infinite experience right here, right now, as it is for each and every one of us. So trusting, knowing, allowing, and letting it be, I relax, release, let go, and allow the flow of spirit as me, as my life, as our lives, as our forward-moving circumstantial expression. It's all rooted in the infinite wholeness, and I simply allow it. Knowing this to be so, I relax and let it be so. And together we say, and so it is. Ah. Well, there you have it. At the root of all habit is one basic thing, the desire to express life. So move forth, go forth, and express life beautifully today. I'm so grateful that you have taken this time to hang out with me for a couple minutes. As I say, do keep an eye out for your opportunities for the Midday Mindful Moment every single weekday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30. Did I say 11:30 p.m.? No, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't already, I would love for you to react to this video. Give it a love, give it a like. And also give me a comment and let me know that you are or were here. Do share this video too so that we can spread the good and magnify mindfulness practice. Just as a reminder, for those of you who are in Tucson, and we're most likely going to put this on the Facebook, We're most likely going to put this on Facebook Live as well, but we have Taizé on Wednesday at 6 p.m. right at the center at Tucson New Thought. It's a Taizé style gathering where we come together with music and deep inspirational readings and quiet meditative time and contemplation time. That's happening Wednesday at 6 p.m. That is in place of our regular Wednesday meditation, so it's going to be a bit more of a construct. Also, we do continue to have our Sunday gatherings. We have 2 gatherings every Sunday, 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. The 9 a.m. is a little more reserved and contemplative and quiet. The Sunday celebration at 10:30 is a little more up-tempo and brighter. Also, we do have an event happening at Unity of Tucson that is me and Christy Andrews and Rick Chavez and Reverend Eliza Bloom Robinson. The 4 of us are launching our 3 books on December 10th. Doors open at 5:30, and all the information, if you actually go to my Facebook page, I've put up an event. So if you go to Jonathan Zenz on Facebook, there's an event that is related to that. So keep an eye out for the book launch gala, December 10th at Unity of Tucson. It's a Tuesday, and we'll be meeting in the evening, starting at 5:30, the doors open, and 6:30, music, readings, and entertainment, all of that, all happening. It's going to be a great night. Do keep an eye out on Facebook and Instagram and our website, TucsonNewThought.org, for all the latest that is happening right here at Tucson New Thought. There are so many ways to celebrate your magnificence, the magnificence that is you. Please do share this and expand the flow to everyone you know. Grateful for you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Namaste.